Hello, everyone. My name is Iris Kemigisa, and I'm a peer educator at Richer Hand, a digital influencer, and currently working with Sauti Media Hub. So today we're having a podcast, and besides me, I'm having a very beautiful team called the Shifters. I'm so glad to have them, and I'll just let them introduce themselves. Hi,
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you, and how are you feeling?
We're good. So happy being here.
So kindly introduce yourself.
Um, my name is Martha Nyaburu. I'm a peer educator as well as a youth champion from Buambo Health Center 4. I'm also a shifter supported by Save the Children Uganda, Save the Children International. And talking about Shift, Shift is a program. Actually, it's a project under Baana program. And it started as the way you can hear it, Shift. Shift is like shifting powers from the adults to the youths, whereby these youths can easily advocate for the problems mattering to them most. So here, I'm so glad sitting here with Richer Hand together with Sauti Media Hub and talking about our issues as the youth. Thank you very much.
Oh, Martha, that's so beautiful. And I would like to give platform to the next beautiful lady to also introduce herself.
Hello everyone. It's Cabrin, Shifters, Uganda. Um, I work with Save the Children as a peer educator, and we were given a platform to advocate for the problems that are concerning us most in our communities.
Hello everyone, I'm called Chivumbi Hassan, currently volunteering with Save the Children as a peer educator. I'm a shifter also, and I'm a group leader, that is information provider, down there, Namayumba Epicenter or Center 3. It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you.
All pleasures are mine. So, Shifters is the name, and I think we all have a clear picture and understanding of what Shifters is. So, basically, today we are talking about something to do with teenage pregnancy in line with menstrual poverty. So, I'll just give a brief on menstrual poverty. So, before I do it, I'll give chance to this man, right? Hassan.
Yes.
So, do you have any idea about menstrual poverty?
You can't tell me that in the generation we are now that we still have menstrual as a problem, menstrual poverty.
Martha, you look unsatisfied.
Seriously, I have
I think
to.
you can go ahead and challenge this man.
Of course, I have to, because if he talks about menstrual poverty not being a problem, in most especially some places you've hinted on, I'm going to add some Luganda, sorry for that. Wetu
It's okay,
tunuulira
it's okay.
zino districts, the districts eziri somehow devolved mu Uganda yaffe. Ate ze districts mwe batadde programs ezisinga okuyigiriza abaana okozesa reusable pads. Kati omwana kati nga Save the Children eteekawo ebintu ebyo neyigiriza abaana okozesa reusable pads, ne babaa ne free materials era ne beeyongera maaso okubikola n'abeera nabyo. Kati n'ogenda n'osanga nti abavubuka basinga mu bino ebitundu era bye twogeddeko, nti abasinga babadde empowered with skills, nti era basobola okwetuusaako. Abamu bakola ebitabo, abalala bakola side hustles, whereby these girls here, they are not so much prone to menstrual poverty. But still, as you're saying that it's not a problem, there are far places still in Uganda, because if we are talking about Uganda, talk about Busoga region, where we have girls abakozesa na omusenyu for menstruation. Nga watuuka mu menstruation tatambula mu bantu, agenda tula mu musenyu throughout. Abamu bakozesa n'ebikoola. But still, being still a problem, menstrual poverty is still a very big issue. Tigwogenda government, it's not an issue, because we are aligning it with teenage pregnancy. Labanga situation nti ndi Busoga, omwana sirina pad. Hasa niogenda kumuyitako ogambe ddala akaana kanene kakabye nnyo tekalina pad, okaleke bulesi ng'olinamu 2 ezimugulira feathers. Nedda. Wamala mugulira feathers kyekiddako. Kyekiddako feathers talina zisasula. Akaana ako kasanze kalina emyaka 15 tokafunisiza lubuto. What's that? Isn't that teenage pregnancy? Why do you say that really menstrual poverty is no longer a problem in Uganda? So I think in a wider view, olina okukitunuulira bulungi kuba mwe kennyini mwebuzibu kuba mweremerera okwetegeera.
So before I give the mic to you, Hassan, I think we're leaving out one person. We shouldn't make this self-centered. Sherry, please. Do you agree that menstrual poverty actually leads to teenage pregnancies? Does it have any contribution that it's doing?
Yes, I agree. it's a very leading cause to teenage pregnancy because, like in some families, like let's say you live in a family with your father, like the mom they separated. When most times when you go into your periods, the father says, no, you go for what? For marriage. When you go to ask for pads, sends you into what? Into marriage. And which of course is not a good thing because it doesn't mean that when you go into your periods, you are ready for marriage. And that takes me to the theme we had this year, that together for a friendly world period. So in that, men are also responsible about the issues concerning menstrual health. These are my views.
Thank you so much, Sherry. It's a beautiful view. Do you have something to add, Martha?
Yeah, I do. I have a lot. I don't know whether time will accept. On addition, I would like to first share my experience when it comes to menstruation. I personally, I grew up in a family of parents who can't really share a lot. I went for my first period, that was in my form 2, but I didn't know anything. And neither my mom nor my dad taught me how to use a pad. Good enough, they bought them for me. I started when I was at school, and still when I went back home, I didn't tell them anything. My mom got to know about it after me menstruating for 8 months. So, and in such a view, I would like to bring on Hassan's, what you were saying. So, Hassan oyogedde ku gavumenti ekoze ekimala, ebitongole bikoze ekimala okuyamba abaana abawala okozesa reusable pad. Bino ebintu binene tubibaddemu. For instance, tulina session eyakukola reusable pad. Sigenda kugamba nti save egenda kuwa gundi ezigenda okumala abaana bonna abali around Namayimba Epicenter Health Center theory. Is that right? Take an instance into you have youths totaling to 200. Session bakuwaddemu in 6 months. Session eyemu gye bakuwadde ohostings abaana 2 bokka. Where are the rest of the 180? Bano mwe mugenda okubeera basobola okuzifuna, let's say 20%. Mwe mugenda obeera batasobola kuzifuna, abagenda okubukira n'omuntu omulala agenda okukola ki? Okuzimuwa. Mwe mugenda obeera oyo asobola okuzifuna naye nga gwasobola ozifunako tasobola kuzimuwa. Simanyi oba ekyo ekintu musobola okyawula bulungi. Atasobola kuzifuna, for instance, ntalina muzadde abeera ne jjajja naye nga talina ngeri yakola ki yakuzifuna. N'abeera n'oyo atasobola kuzifuna naye nga Sherry wagambye ayina taata togenda mugamba nti njagala pad. Kumanzi ne taata namusabako pad n'abuuza biki ebyo. N'agamba mama nga abaana boononese. For him, he knows menstruation is abaana boononese. He has just come to know that menstruation is healthy for girls.
So guys, I really love the points, the contributions. You guys are so smart. So let's look at teenage pregnancies as a big thing in Uganda. So let's look at our country, Uganda. You've heard about teenage pregnancies. It's like it has become a daily song. Even just yesterday, I had a neighbor's friend who just got pregnant at the age of 17. So Sherry, do you think you can just give us a small perspective or maybe contribution about what you think that should be done for the young girls experiencing teenage pregnancies that they can't handle?
Young girls like this age of 16, 17, they can access sexual reproductive health information from the health facilities. And like back to the point of menstruation, they can do what? Learn skills of how to make reusable pads, which they can be using instead of doing what? Going in for free pads, which end up leading to teenage pregnancies.
Okay. So, Mr. Man, Charlie Pugwe.
Yeah.
So what do you think are the reasons, the main reasons as to why girls are falling victims of teenage pregnancies every day? Always a chiche tutakola, because if it is counseling, abazadde bakikoze.
Yeah.
Teachers have done the same thing. Yeah. Our church leaders have done the same thing. Yeah. Peer to peer, mukwano gwo ku mukwano gwo akikoze. So what is that? The main reasons as to why it's a daily thing and it's not changing.
when I was young, tubadde tuwulira nga teenage pregnancy. I've grown up nga tulya teenage pregnancy. Every year, at least owulira nga eyongera bwongezi instead of dropping. And it always come into our minds for us young people or people who always advocate for our fellow young people. Okubeera nga bava mwezi embeera. Twatula wansi ne tugamba, these people, they have information. When you go on research, asking these girls, if you get teenage pregnancy, biki ebiyinza okuvaamu? And what are the causes of teenage pregnancy? And what are the preventions? They know. And it also comes into our minds. If these people knows all that information, why is it teenage pregnancy is still high and it's still raising in our country, even in societies where we come from? Twaja ntukizuula, these girls lack the bold art of the bold art of that boldness of speaking. They fear to speak. Some fear to speak. For example, njagala kuwa ekyokulabirako nti bwe tubeera ku kyalo nga kuliko omukulembeze ow'amaanyi oba omuntu w'amaanyi ng'atiibwa ne poliisi, singa aba atuukiridde Martha n'amugamba, Martha nkwetaaga ewaka, Martha tajja kubuuza lwaki ampise. Martha ajja kugenda bugenzi ewooyo, let me say is a mayor, ewa mayor ampise. Nate senga Martha atuuka ewa mayor n'amuzza mu mboozi ey'okwagala okumukozesa, Martha ajja kuba ne minds bbiri, agambe, should I tell this man nti I have a goal which I'm pursuing? All Massa ekinambeera kajagamba ne ati is a big man. What if
Massa
atye kimuleetere okukola ekintu kyatayagala naye n'obutiitiizi kuba yakimanyi kiki kiviiramu. Now that's kitujjira ffe, era kyovola ffe down there namayumba kye twakola, twatandika campaign mu shift okulaba nga tubunyisa enjiri y'okubeera abavumu abaana bano basobole okwogera. Because for us we believe if they speak out, singa abayingidde mu luumu ya meeya n'abaamu n'omutima ogwogana nti meeya nedda, this what you're doing is wrong, oba naakuba enduulu, oyo omuntu tuba tumusevinze out of the 1000 abalina okufuna olubuto mu ggwanga eryo. Ffe tubelievinga nti singa bonna eggwanga lyonna listikinga ku kintu kimu to speak out, ne bata ekibanyiga even us men ne twogera ne tubeera bold enough nti ne tweteeka mbigere, senga ono sister wange gwe ngenda omwana ono emyaka 15 gwe neba gwe ngenjala okwebakako, senga ye sister wange, senga muwala wange, nandibadde nfuna nti, nandibadde nkiwulira ntya. So that is the thing for us to want to advocate, so that we help the thousands and thousands of young people in Uganda.
So your point is confidentiality. Abawala tebalina bachogera tya mu Luganda, confidence. Tebalina bugaana nti ne.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Hassan.
Yeah.
So Martha, before I twist another question, so what is that one major reason you think is actually resulting into teenage pregnancies?
All right.
Olidanga is the spark.
The spark. I would like, first of all, to thank what Hassan has said. Seriously, these girls have information, but they lack putting it into action. We've had a lot of sessions talking about SRHR and where also family planning falls in. Because ebiseera ebisinga ayinza okuba nga tagudde mu kattu ka meeya, ng'agudde mu kattu ka boyfriend. Boyfriend n'amuwa olubuto n'akola ki? N'adduka. Naye n'abula engeri y'okweyamba. N'atamanya nti waliwo emergency pill nti okunyumirwa kwabaddewo, ne emergency pill ogikozesa ne neetaasa ki? Luno olubuto. N'atamanya nti oba kale enkozesa ez'enjawulo ezandibaddewo. So tukyetaagamu to empower those services mu bavubuka banene.
So Martha, I'm sorry, how are you going to do that? Because I feel like confidence is a built character. It is something inside me. I might be confident, but even if I come to sharing, Atali, she's not going to do it. How are you going to put it out? How are you going to make those girls confident?
This confidence in line with family planning or preventing pregnancy in girls, number one is first creating more awareness of the available services that they can use just in case. Now we are talking about teenage pregnancies, twogera ku mbuto from 13 to 19. tugamba nti omwana wa 18 and 19 tumulaba oyo mukulu oyo tumuleke. Then 17 kudda wansi. Namba emu tugenda sooka tumukubirize to abstain. Namba 2 bano so bagamba ekintu ne bakulaga nga abakunyoomye.
Nga babitegeera.
Nga ababinyoomye ebiseera ebisinga bakulaga nga ababinyoomye. Naye wadde ebbali ajja gamba neno nebase ne gayi naye seekuumye. Agenda kudduka agenda akagule ka emergency. Babumanyi bw'ataano babumanyi na bwonna.
N'amanya bagamanyi.
Kati ekyo ne kibeeraawo. Just tubulamu kwongeramuko ka empowerment.
Do you think it is really a right thing omwana w'emyaka 13 okumanya pills? Okumanya nti zikola kino? Because you've told me that the only way they can be confident is when they actually use these pills. Naye omwana w'emyaka wagambye 18 and 19 tisooke tibaleke.
18 and 19.
Bw'oyagala bakozesa pills oba bano bonna?
Mostly bendi mu advocating for
pills.
For that family planning issue.
Hey.
Kati bana abato we are going to empower family tubyogera naye bo tubaletera in an aspect nti you've gone nga teweetegese. Omwana omuto ono ngenda kumuleetera nnyo abstinence. In the ABC I'm going to use abstinence mostly tijengendo okozesa. Naye waliwo watuuka akaseera I've had cases of 14, 13 abafuna embuto. Naye nga tayagadde naye nga teyamanya kikyatuukawo. Naye singa akutuukirira mu bwangu automatic case emergency pill ogenda gimugamba nga teweesiseemu era mugikozese in case hours z'okugikozesa zibeera teziyiseewo. So at some cases zino pills tugenda kuzi-extendinga n'abo abaana just in case bali mu kanyaako ak'okubeera nga bagudde mu katuko okufuna teenage pregnancies.
Wow,
so answering your question, you were talking about another major issue. Number 1, fenga abawala naddala teenagers wetutuuka mu that adolescent stage twegomba bingi. Martha ngenda kulaba kano ka leather jacket oli akambadde nange nkaagale. Ndabe kajini akalingi ku ddami nkaagale kati awo kyekinsikiriza. Sasa ngenda musaba ekyesatu angambe kikima ewaka. Automatic case wagamba kikima ewaka luba lubuto. Abagenda kukozesa obeera tobadde mugezi kimala olubuto ng'okoze ki ng'olubasa olusi n'ebigenderako ng'ebirwadde. Kati olusi obutatuukiriza bintu byaffe our needs bye twetaaga. Olusi kitusula mu kato okufuna embuto nga tetuzeetegekedde and in most cases we are still teenagers leading to teenage pregnancies, hence the tall rise of teenage pregnancies in Uganda. Then another thing that I would like to also hint on will be sexual gender-based violence. Gender-based violence kuno kubeera kutulugunyizibwa nga kwessa ku kikula ky'omuntu. Ti omuwala ngenda kubeera mu kifo oba ku ssomero oba wa naye nga ntulugunyizibwa mu bintu eby'enjawulo either mu bwongo bwange nga wembeera mu kifo buli kaseera they are criticizing me. Kigenda kunkosa. That's violence and that's violence on my mind. Then also I be in a home whereby buli kaseera bankuba banvuma bankola biki. Ngenda kutuuka ekiseera ngambe ye nfa ky'okubeera nono mama buli kaseera nvuma ekisiraani nze musiru nze ki. Lwaki sigende wa Hassan ampita baby?
Yes.
Honey, sweetheart. Gwe mulungi wange. Eno mama wakuvuma kinnamagwatala nga Hassan agamba wamasembera sweetheart.
Yes.
Mulungi wa wano.
I have a question for you, Hassan.
Yes.
This is real life, eh?
Yeah.
Omola abanga azze nakugamba. Let me say she has been your friend for a long time. Yeah. You've been talking. Omola nava inakunyumiza ku bizibu bye.
Yeah.
Gamba kino bamuse bati waka this and this happens. Yeah. Nabako kyakusaba.
Yeah.
Nengono omola mulungi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, be honest with me.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Are you just going to invest and are you going to give out without expectation? Oba ogenda backsliding okole ensobi. Kubanga Hassan nawo okimanyi bulungi tuli bantu bakulu.
Yeah.
Ebintu bingi bisoba. Olabye omwana abendi mulungi, taliiko agamba. Kati gwenga gwe omuvubuka ali myaka gyaffe kimata ki kino kize kikabidde emitwalo 3. Ogenda kukola otya? Are you going to take a wise step or are you just going to use Martha for some other thing? After all, she's just your friend. Yeah. It's no crime.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Madam Moderator. Echo, when nalinga sina information, na Martha ayitayinza kunsimatuka. esatu zange tayinza gitwala
okakasa
when I was in that
Nga
age
tolina information.
nga sinafuna information.
This is-
Masa aye tayinza kunsimatuka olw'ensonga nze nange mba ndaba nga ssente zange ngenda ziteekawa for real.
zibadde zina gye ziraga ate Martha yeereeta.
Now,
As in,
as in batolina nawe kyoŋŋamba, but now I got information and an advocate manyi kiki kitegeeza omwana omuwala okujja ng'alina kyayagala ajja maybe ali mukunsaba pads. There is a reason to why ansaba sente za pads ndi mukunsaba sente z'ekyokulya. There is a reason why ansaba sente z'ekyokulya. Nyinza obutazimuwa direct, nyinza okumuzza ebbali ne musomesa busomesa butya balina okufunamu sente, because at our facilities we have skillings we are doing. Nyinza omuyingiza mu kibiina kya skilling. Waba pads nyinza omuyingiza mu kibiina ekikola reusable pads, because now I have information. Lwaki simwa nange naye information okulaba nga ava mu kizibu kyalimu. That's why tuyita ba information provider. Fe to believing information yesinza oleetera obuzibu mu baana, most especially mu bavubuka. Yeah.
wow, Hassan. Kankubire nembogalo, it's a bright answer. So let's make a quick one, dear speakers. I want you to actually contribute or give us the solutions. Mwagala tukole tutya okumalawo bino ebizibu bya teenage pregnancies. What do you want the young people to know out there that, you know what, if you do this, you won't get this? Basically, I'm giving you 2 seconds to contribute. I'll start with Martha.
Encouraging and empowering SRHR services. Omwana kasita amanya sexual health rights abeera muvumu okwogera ebiseera ebisinga. Kati actually that's what I would advocate for. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Martha. Yes, Sherry, your contributions as well?
Nze yange, these girls balina okukola ki? Balina okumanya ebibi, the outcomes of teenage pregnancy. We bazimanya, so tuyambako okukendeeza. Kubanga abamu kirabika, they go in nga tebakola ki? Nga tebamanyi, but if they are given information, basobola okubeera aware, then ne babeera nga beegendereza bye bakola.
For me, I have only one point. Only one like this. Let's shift power from adult to young people. Let's give young people the platform.
That was a good one. So why not wind it up with today's podcast? I'm so amazed. I'm so honored to have these beautiful people with me. And I thank you so much, Sauti Media Plus. Have a good day. Bye-bye.